Hi, what's up? Today we're looking at the all-new Xiaomi Mi AI alarm clock with built-in AI speaker. What's good and what's maybe not that good? Let's go! In the box, you'll find the alarm clock, a micro USB adapter, and a small instruction manual, and that's it. I gotta say, it's a bit smaller than I expected it to be. At only 12.5 by 6 cm, it's really rather compact. Especially when seeing it next to the LA metric time, you can kinda see the size. It weighs only 170 grams, so it's really lightweight as well. It connects over the included micro USB adapter that can be connected on the back, but this comes with a typical Chinese 2-pin plug. However, I've tried connecting it with a regular micro USB cable, which also works just fine. On top of the device, there's a small button that can be used for snooze, and when the alarm is not currently ringing, it's used to turn the internal microphone on or off so it won't react to commands when it's being used as an AI speaker.
麦克风已开启。
On the back, you'll find a small speaker grill and a small dot next to the USB port, which seems to be the microphone. You can install it like any other Wi-Fi connected smart device, but you gotta keep in mind that for now it's only supporting the China mainland server in the Mi Home app. You can set it up by adding a new device from the Devices page, navigate to Entertainment, select the Mi AI alarm clock, and input your Wi-Fi details to have the clock connect to your Wi-Fi network. Once it's installed, you can access the clock from the Devices page. From the app's Devices page, you can set the alarms for the clock, set up reminders and timers, and even use it as a meditation or sleeping aid. In the first tab, you can set up a whole bunch of alarms with different ringtones, and a cool feature is that it also has an option to delete the alarm when you set the interval to use that alarm just once, so that it doesn't clog up your list of alarms like I have on my phone, for example. The level of these alarms is really quite good, and you can set the level from the settings page if you need to change that. If you have a snooze option enabled, you can use the top button to snooze when the alarm goes off, pretty much like any other type of alarm clock. It's nice to see that this clock has a beta sleeping aid function. This will play a bunch of sounds ranging from sea sounds, a fireplace or forest, and summer night ambience and rain sounds. You can set the duration of this ambient sound from 10 seconds to 1 hour, and I can totally see this being a very welcome feature for some people. From the settings page, you can set up various things like turning on or off the LED indicator on the top button, and you can select if you want the clock to show 24 hours and set up a night mode. And this night mode will turn off the display after a certain time, so it's not too bright if you think that it's too bright at night. Unfortunately, I haven't found a way to enable this again on the clock itself at night, which would be kind of nice so that I can see the time when I wake up in the middle of the night. In the settings, there's also an option to determine which AI speaker should respond when you call the AI speaker, so only the one that is nearby will respond. It's kind of nice because I had Xiaomi almost respond in surround sound in my apartment.
我在。
Talking about the AI speaker, this uses Xiaomi's Xiaomi brain, which you can wake up by saying 'Shai Dongxue', 'Shai Dongxue'.
我在。
It's got a pretty fun animation on the display when you call it, but unfortunately this AI functionality is still in Chinese only. Fun fact is that when you have set up a reminder with an English text, it will actually notify you with an alarm and actually say that English phrase.
Feed the cat.
In China, you can also use this as an internet radio device, but outside of China, this is not supported yet. So what do I think? Well, the alarm clock is really nice looking. It's got this really bright and very clear looking display that does dim or gets brighter depending on the ambience light, which is really nice. So in dark, it dims out. So I had it on at night and I really didn't wake up or got annoyed by it at all. And the speaker itself is really not that bad either. I think it's really just good enough for its purpose. But one downside I found to be is that you can't set the clock's LED light to turn on when you've got the night mode selected. It would be nice that the LED light would turn on for 10 seconds when you use the snooze button at night or with a double click or something. The first thing I did notice is at the time of making this video, I'm actually located in Europe instead of in China for a change, and the clock synchronizes with the China mainland server and thus displays local Chinese time only. This is something that I've talked about with the Mijia team back in Beijing, but so far it really just synchronizes with the server back in Beijing, so it will only display the Chinese time. So if you're outside of China, this might not be the best clock to get unless you maybe have some friends in China and you want to know the time there. If you're outside of China, I would personally wait until they have an update, and I will definitely post a top comment below this video if they do. It's nice to see that the clock also works as a Bluetooth hub, so it allows compatible Bluetooth devices from the Xiaomi Mi Home ecosystem to be controlled over Wi-Fi when they connect to this hub. Very much like the Mijia desk light or the Mijia smart security cam. So that's it for today. What do you think about the Xiaomi Xiaomi alarm clock? I personally love the design. I love the way it looks. I love that LED screen. It looks really, really nice. But unfortunately, outside of China, it's really not that usable at the moment. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like below this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. And I hope to see you guys soon in an upcoming video, because I will be posting a lot more videos about products from the Xiaomi ecosystem right here on the channel. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace!